Good evening, everyone. I'm Sandra Bookman.
And I'm Joe Torres. The White House announced new sanctions against Russia, joining the European Commission and several countries in banning some Russian banks from the SWIFT global payments network.
And meanwhile, continuous bombing lighting up the sky over Kyiv. U.S. officials say the Russian military has launched more than 250 missiles into Ukraine.
Landmarks in New York State show solidarity with the people of Ukraine this weekend. They're lit up in blue and yellow.
Also across the tri-state area, prayers for Ukraine and those forced to leave their country, their homes, and their families behind. A wartime city as Ukrainian soldiers brace for another Russian assault on the capital. U.S. defense officials say Russian leader Vladimir Putin is staging military forces about 20 miles outside Kyiv, though it's believed some Russian forces are disoriented, not anticipating the mission would be this difficult. Ukrainian President Zelensky standing his ground in central Kyiv.
But we know we are defending our country, our land, and our children's futures.
Ukrainian men and women heeding the call for help, taking up arms to fight against Russian troops. The Ukrainian military handing out 18,000 weapons to volunteers. Across the globe, protest calling on Russia to cease fire. This as the White House announces new sanctions against Russia. The U.S. joining the European Commission, France, Germany, Italy, the United Kingdom, and Canada in banning some Russian banks from the SWIFT global payments network.
You have two options. Start a third world war, go to war with Russia physically, or two, make sure that a country that acts so contrary to international law ends up paying a price for having done it.
And the U.S. and other countries also reinforcing Ukrainian defense. Germany has dropped its historic position to not send lethal military aid to conflict zones and is now providing 1,000 anti-tank weapons and 500 Stinger missiles. Kyiv residents are under curfew tonight and being urged to stay inside until Monday morning. Other civilians are trying desperately to flee the country. They're facing traffic jams up to 40 hours long.